I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll!
Super Smash Bros. One of the best fighting franchises ever. When it comes to my honest thoughts, I think Super Smash Bros. Is one of the best ideas Nintendo ever had. There are many redeeming qualities to Super Smash Bros. Here's how the series progressed. In 1999, the original Super Smash Bros. Was introduced. It began the entire legacy and is my personal favorite in the series. After letting that standalone title set in stone for 2 years, Nintendo released Super Smash Bros. Melee in 2001. This installment was an instant seller, as it gave the GameCube increasing sales. Unfortunately, Melee is actually my least favorite in the series. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. It had a total of 25 characters. That's over twice the number of characters the original had to offer. But it just didn't cut it for me. But when Brawl came out, I started to play it and I said to myself, holy shit, this is freaking awesome. But now I can get to my point. Final Smashes. A lot of them are awesome, and some of them blow. But today, I'm counting down my top 10 favorite Final Smashes. Enjoy. When it gets right down to it, Mario is one of my best characters in Brawl. He's got a reflecting move, he's got pretty decent recovery, and Flood's always fun to use. But even a Mario geek like me will admit that Mario's Final Smash is kind of flawed. For one thing, it's pretty easy to dodge. Just a simple aerial dodge is enough to evade it. For a one-on-one fight, it's unreliable. But in the 4-player free-for-all, it's pretty useful. Plus, you have to admit, the Mario finale is pure eye candy. With its share of flaws and the visual spectacle of it, the Mario finale lands at number 10 in the countdown. The inclusion of Red in his starter Pokemon was a pleasant sight. When he got the invitation, he grabbed his Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard along for the ride. Oh, so that's where Red disappeared to at the end of Gold and Silver. Huh. You learn something every day, don't you? With the 3 of them at his side, he tackles the world of Smash head-on. Squirtle's an agile and repetitive hitter, Ivysaur is pretty versatile, and Charizard is the heavy hitter. And when you combine all 3 of them, oh man, you're in trouble. This Final Smash may seem easy to dodge, which it can be at times. But if you got them right in the way of Solar Beam, BAM! It may just be me with my love for Pokemon, but I see this as a great Final Smash, especially when you use it near the edge.
Pokemon, whoop your ass!
Despite his unmanly concept, Pit is one tough mother. With his loyalty towards Palutena, it's fitting that his Final Smash is called Palutena's Army. When used, Pit will summon a skyload of troops to mercilessly charge at you. One thing that's always kind of bugged me is that the fact that these soldiers appear to have bows and arrows, and yet they never use them. So why even show them? It doesn't matter. When you unleash this attack, at least one of your opponents will lose a life. Just a little advice, when you use this attack, make sure you do it in the air. Now, Lucas and Ness are extremely similar to each other. They both have PK Thunder, PK Fire, and PSI Magnet. That doesn't mean they play exactly the same, nonetheless. But I think it's weird that they both have the same final smash. PK Starstorm is their final smash. There are some minor differences between the two, but they're very subtle. Lucas's fall straight down and are a vivid pink color. With Nest, the stars are a beautiful shade of green and fall at a skewed angle. Other than that, they are exactly the same. Despite this fact, PK Starstorm is a great final smash. I like it because all you have to do is press B and watch everyone get vaporized. Yoshi is quite possibly the cutest thing I have ever seen. He seems pretty harmless in games like Mario Party, but I warn you, in Super Smash Bros., he is a beast! Don't believe me? Take a look at this.
Damn.
Crazy, isn't it? And that's the original. He is even more of a threat in Brawl. First of all, he is very easy to control. He has a lot of repetitive attacks, and he is a pretty hard hitter. But his final smash is what really steals the show. Once activated, Yoshi will sprout wings and start shooting fire out of his mouth. Here's something I find really funny. Yoshi makes it look like he's always wanted to fly because he flutter jumps all the damn time. But then, one day, when he truly wanted to, he just grew wings and started flying. Sound familiar? Well, Yoshi, you can now fly to your heart's content. After all, you've been carrying Mario for 17 years. You gotta ditch him sometime. When Smash fanatics such as myself found out that Sonic was going to be in Brawl, we almost lost it. I just imagined it to myself. Just picture Sonic fighting Samus to the death. I couldn't wait. Just knowing the fact that Sonic was going to be in it, and Final Smashes being a feature, we just knew what it was going to be. Super Sonic. May seem like a Dragon Ball Z ripoff, but it's awesome nonetheless. The only problem I have with this Final Smash is that I have a tough time controlling him.
You're too slow!
Maybe so, but I can make you fly off the screen, so you better watch it. Get me?
Not really.
Okay, hands down, my best character in Brawl is Toon Link. His attacks are very strong, and they come without any warning. He has insane recovery, as he can wall jump, soar high with the spin attack, and his hookshot always helps out. He has good speed, and it's always fun to hear his battle cries.
Yeah!
Now, I know that both Link and Toon Link have duplicate Final Smashes, so I have to include both of them. No matter which version you pick, the Triforce Slash is insanely powerful and a feast to the eyes. Just watching the Hero of Time slashing the hell out of your enemy, surrounded in the golden aura of the gods, is something I can't describe. Toon Link, you're the man.
Show me your moves!
Holy hot damn, CF. You were awesome in Brawl. From your grand entrance in the Subspace Emissary, to the 180-degree Falcon Punch, and lastly, your final smash. All of them were great. The only thing I can really say about the Blue Falcon is, holy shit. If you get caught in this attack, there is no escape. No matter how low your damage gauge is,
You will die!
when you land on the F-Zero track, all you can think is, oh god, is this the end? Ooh, I know, that's Ask Captain Falcon. Oh, wait.
Yes!
Ike is just plain badass. Not only does this guy hold a two-handed sword with only one, but he was also the only one able to disarm the ancient minister. That's impressive. With his awesome catchphrase,
Prepare yourself.
and his crazy powerful sword, Ike is the hardest hitting fighter in the entire series. All his special attacks like Eruption, Quick Draw, Counter, and Aether are all great, but nothing beats his final smash. Great Aether. I can't say anything. I'm dead speechless. Just wow. Just wow. Well, there is one final smash left. What could it be, you ask? Well, let's recap. Number 10, Mario Finale. Number 9, Triple Finish. Number 8, Palutena's Army. Number 7, PK Starstom. Number 6, Yoshi Dragon. Number 5, Supersonic. Number 4, the Triforce Slash. Number 3, Blue Falcon. And number 2, Great Aether.
Deploy the Landmaster.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What the hell is this? Even though this final smash was used by 3 different fighters, it's still my favorite. For a start, the Landmaster is huge. It takes up, at the minimum, 1/5 of the stage. You can fire blasts of energy larger than Giga Bowser. You can hover on high enough that you can actually star KO your opponent at even 0%. And yes, you can even do the legendary barrel roll.
To barrel roll, press V or R twice.
Sorry, wrong game, Peppy. It's down in this one.
Okay, take it easy.
Even without his Landmaster, there is something you must know.
What's that?
You don't fuck with the fox.